Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now is what people are seeing and experiencing in everyday life when it comes to being a prepared mind. And I get sent pictures, videos, emails, and links. And if there's anything that you would like to send me for a video, my email is in the description box below. So this first email comes in from a community member, and she said, I live on 15th Avenue South near 51st Street. Oh, St. Petersburg, Florida. Okay. She said, my daughter was almost picked up by two men in a black truck. What? The cops aren't really doing anything, and they claim they're still checking cameras nearby, but nothing has been done. Please be on your toes if you have young children or teenagers that have to walk to school or like to hang out with at their friend's house. She had to run to your nearby house that she could find ASAP. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, girl. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. See, this is why I'm a helicopter mom. I don't care, you know? Mm. Okay, so here is something that was sent in by a community member, and these are Heat Packs body warmers, air activated. Oh, cool. 24-hour box of 40 sports and outdoors. And this is a product that she bought for her prepping for like first aid and whatnot. So, oh, that's really cool. Okay, so here's a picture of it, and I will leave the link in the description box below for you guys. And here is another product that she bought for her preps. This is a Therma Fur. It's air activated heated blanket. Oh, now that's cool. She said, this is to keep my grandchildren warm. I like this idea a lot. Look at this. So here's something that was sent in by a community member. And it's a tweet by, or whatever you want to call it, or they tweets, or they twit, whatever the frig they're called, by Matt Gaetz, and it says it's almost like at Senator Mullen has the ability to see the future. What? Okay, so it's also a video, so take a listen. Oh my God, so funny. Yeah, I get it now. Listen.
And the challenge we have is a bicameral one. It's not just in the House, it's in the Senate too. Some people almost have the ability to see the future. And it's regulatory actions that sometimes people get an early look at. There was a case where Senator Mark Wayne Mullen bought a company that created a certain type of water meter. And just after that happened, Senator Mullen made a killing because the EPA required that type of monitoring that the company provided for in their technology. And it's interesting that Senator Mullen is also on the committee that oversees water policy and might know where the EPA was heading.
So here's an email from a community member, and she said, I still have pretty much all night. My husband was up with me, and one of our sleeping daughters hurt the front door. Oh, she heard the front door knob jingle. They didn't stay long. We didn't know he was there or any of that. We do have a weapon, and he keeps it off, keeps his safety off. I'm not real sure I want to live in a world like this. So someone tried to break in, huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, listen, it's only going to get worse, okay? Just do yourself the favor and secure that front door as much as you possibly can. Just do yourself that favor, please, okay? So here's something that was sent in by a community member, and I was like, oh dear God, they're at it again, huh? Walmart's? Yeah, they are. Yep.
4.78 pounds. 2.2 pounds. 4.78. 2.2. Let's look at the other one. 4.9. 2 pounds.
So here's an email from a community member. She said, so I just watched the video about Houston, and I want to let people who are not from that area know a few things. I lived in the area around Houston and shopped there my entire life. It has never been safe to walk around Houston at night ever. Please excuse me, my cats. They're feeling better after they got spayed and neutered, and they're finding their toys now. So she said, I'm 53 now, and I ran all over when I was a teenager. We all knew not to wander in Houston after dark, even in a group. So I don't know what that man is talking about. This isn't a new thing. I've never been to Texas, honestly, so I wouldn't even, know. Um, she said it's also not much safer during daylight hours. Another issue is that Houston is super blue. The criminals can do whatever they want, basically. There's a charity group that sets up down by the main library in Houston after the place is closed to feed the homeless. Every time they set up there are cops just standing and waiting to give them a ticket. Why? They are fined every time they set up. I've seen the videos. Sometimes there's 3 or 4 cops waiting. Well, what's the why? Because they're feeding the homeless. What are they trying to do? Meet their freaking quota? Sorry. They have time to do this, but yet they can't keep crime in check. Exactly. This is the time they harass innocent people and bend to the whims of the crooks. And sadly, it's not just Houston and the major cities in Texas are the places where people from places like California have settled. So now they're all blue. The crime here is horrible. Outside of the major cities, it all works differently. Don't get me wrong. We've seen an increase in crime, but a lot of that is because of the border issues. But we're dealing with it better on the outskirts. My area has neighborhood watch pages on Facebook. Yeah, so do we. We post anything sus. Honestly, I think the country areas are just more used to handling things themselves. The problem always boils down to who's in charge. Yeah, and who you know. Houston and the other big cities aren't going to get better anytime soon. Take care. Yeah, I know. And it's sickening, is it not? And before I go, here is one last email from a community member. She said, I'm so sorry you're going through all this stress. Legal situation is always stressful. You are going to have to wait for so many companies that never do anything fast. Well, listen, I got another phone call from my lawyer, and they are coming out. They literally pretty much, I don't want to say threatened. I don't want to say that. But they pretty much told the insurance company, this is what you're going to do. And if you do not, this is going to be the repercussions. So the insurance company, along with a representative from my lawyer's office, along with a person from the roofing company, is coming out here. And I was already told, or should I say warned, from my lawyer's office that I am not to speak to the representative from the insurance company. So because Sean's going to be at work, I called my son and I said, son, I said, mom's going to need you here. And he's just like, oh dear God, why? And I said, well, I said, because you know how your mom is with her mouth. And he's just like, okay. He goes, he said, I'll be there, and Jesse will be there, and Jesse will keep you in the room. So there's that. So I'll let you guys know what happens after that. Okay. So she said, I've never seen law work fast, nor any insurance company. I know, but when you've got lawyers on your side, they kind of do. So she said, unless you have them in your pockets. No. She said, yeah, living in Florida is very scary with roof exposed. So I completely get why you're worried about that, especially since our weather is run by mankind now. Oh my God, I have to tell you this. So, talking about roofs and the blue roof, right? So, someone got smart. Um, I had to go to the doctor's office, right? Someone painted their driveway that color blue. And I'm like, oh, smart. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't afford to get the new roof, that blue color, they did their driveway that color. And I'm like, all right, I see what you're doing. Yeah. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the new thing around here. Yeah. So she said, stay strong. God will get you through it. God has already saved you from so much. I will keep praying for you. You will continue to be blessed. Thank you so much. She said, especially with sanity. I don't have much of that left. So little of that these days. Yeah, no kidding. She said, yet I know why I found answers. Oh, you went down another rabbit hole. She said you found lots of carrots. Oh, were they rotten? She said lots and lots. A few of my neighbors led me to more, and so now I'm on a journey to hopefully help save our future for our kids. Or I'm down for a rough turn. Time will tell. I really have a lot in common with you. Yes, you do. Oh my God. I know. It's weird. She said, including the SA survivor. Oh, girl. That's another time, another video. No kidding. And she said, having a hard time being out into the world some days because of it. Yeah, I have social anxiety because of it. Bad. Mhm. I can't be in crowds. I can't do it. Yeah. She said, I became cautious and extremely protective of my child. Oh, yeah, boy. She said, I'm very protective of anyone, really, who is not harming others. Stormy, stop it. Which, I mean, at the level of demonic behavior, not people who have a bad attitude or rude. I cannot stand by and allow anyone to harm another. I'm the same way. Yeah. She said it's the only time I'd get into somebody's face. Oh, believe me, I've done a lot worse than get into somebody's face when it comes to that. She said, I wish I had this strength in the past. Maybe we have to go through hell to light a piece of our soul on fire to understand our strength. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, actually, I know you're right. Yeah. She said, despite all the pain I've gone through in my life, I continue to love all. You know what? Yeah, same here. Same here. I've learned to forgive and forget and just live my life in peace and harmony because you know what? I'm that person. I know that when I lay my head down on my pillow every single night, I can do so with a clear conscience. And I know that not a lot of people can do that. You know, she said, I continue to believe in the good and try to see the truth, and I keep moving forward. Most people are inherently good, and all they want is love and acceptance, and deep down, trusting souls, we all are. It's how we have been led down this mess right at birth. We all can agree by now for generations there have been so many lies told to the human race. Yeah, exactly. I cannot imagine how many lies human beings have faced and fallen for over thousands of years. Girl, when I tell you, I have a video that I'm going to be doing, but it's going to take me some time. It's going to take me some time because I have a lot of digging to do. But when I'm done digging, it's going to be yeah. She said, I have such compassion now for the human race because we have been beaten down by the lies and hate for so long, directed to hate and hurt each other. Those of us who are truly awake are trying to help people find the real truth and join the real battle. Even I continue to unfold the whole truth as it is so big. Oh, you have no idea. She said, I know there is so much more to find. I found some solutions to and warnings of what will be happening to prepare for people to prepare. I'm getting it from people who work for government and companies of big bad corporations with big government contracts. No shit. I wrote to you for the first time in 2022 in August, warning about what was first coming before it happened, all because of one trip to a Holocaust museum. I remember that. I remember that email. Yes, girl. She said, every time everything has come to pass from my first email, and I hope and I pray and can awaken and direct people to the real truth before it is too late. They plan on having the whole population and life extinct by 2034. We gotta go. We can fight. We can fight them tooth and nail. We really can. They are going to clear the planet of all resources and exterminate us. All 500,000 people who are in the elite class have already left and put to safety will be saved. No, they won't. They won't be saved. They won't be saved. Mm-mm. They think they will be. They think. Let them think that. Let them think it. But they're not the ones that are going to be saved. No. She said, you will see many fake deaths mixed in with real. Oh, of course. She said they have to exit to make us think that they are gone. They have been doing this for centuries. Every war, every big moment in history, they flee. Let the puppets finish the plan. They are using AI and body doubles and actors to give us an illusion of them being there. Few puppets are left to take care of the issues. They want businesses to be done wirelessly because they can control and run us to the ground from far away. If we don't start working together and stop falling for their traps, it's over. Yes, I know many already know what I'm saying is true, but many are being led in the wrong direction by the controlled narrative. Remember, they play both sides. I'm going to write to you again and explain this. Yes, please do, because I always look forward to your emails, baby. She said, I have found lots of carrots. And I know others have found this information too. And I don't know if others have put these pieces together. We are in Revelation, but they are pushing everything forward faster because we are waking up. And I don't know if others feel like me, but I have a burning feeling inside my soul to continue to search for the truth and warn others. And I have this deep feeling to keep fighting no matter what happens to me. Nothing's going to happen to you. I won't let it. She said, I don't fear death. Neither do I. Neither do I, because I know where I'm going and I know I'm going to see you there. She said, what I fear is the torture, the slaughter of innocent souls. And I cannot understand why in the world anyone would participate on a top level this madness until I found the carrots in the deep hole. And I know that the German people were brainwashed into throwing infants in the trash. Like, yeah, I know. She said, I am seeing it happen today on a larger scale, and good people talking mad, becoming someone they wouldn't want to be if they could snap out of it. Most human beings deep down want to help others, and I know I really want to help others every day. You can. You can. And I know it seems like the impossible, but you really, truly can. She said, it brings me great joy, but this desire or feeling is what is used against us the most from dark souls. I already see the damage, and I want to share what I've seen in my life. What carrots I found deep in the hole. I just pray for you and the community and the world for what God awakens us all and unites us away from this mad cult. I pray for a future of love and laughter, and I pray for no more wars. And the only issues we have are fighting weeds in our yards, fighting over what book to read, or small issues like that. We can't erase opinions and personalities. That's the kind of world the dark souls want, not me. Sincerely, with all the love. I love you too. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Okay. I look forward to your next email, sweetheart. All right. I will see you guys in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fearless. Ciao.